Yesterday's video was about the movie Fight Club. So I'm going to issue another spoiler alert because I realized that I was looking back at the video that I made and I was like, oh, there's a very necessary element that I didn't talk about in yesterday's video. This is an element of death, right? Something that I feel a lot of people are very distracted from. So, in both of the scenes, again, spoiler warning. I'm about to spoil the movie Fight Club. So, if you haven't seen it, I highly recommend it. Um, and that's it. So, here we go. Uh, in the scene where it's a chemical burn and Brad Pitt is putting a chemical on Edward Norton's hand to burn it, he says, "No, not fear, but know that someday you are going to die." And in the other scene, the gun to head scene where Brad Pitt goes into the convenience store and takes the convenience store worker out behind the convenience store and puts a gun to his head and tells him, uh, Raymond K. Hessel is his name. Raymond K. Hessel, you are going to die, right? What's interesting is that I think that we have a tendency to just get distracted from that, from death. Like, we're going to die, you know? And even myself, like, I get distracted, right? It's like, whether it's emotions that I am trying to avoid or whatever it is, right? A lot of it has to do with avoidance. It has to do with distraction. It has to do with defense mechanisms. It has to do with learning about something. Maybe it's something that's not desirable, something that you don't want, right? And you distract yourself from it. And that's just the reality of it, right? So these elements of just the reality, that's what it is, right? Know, not fear, but know that someday you are going to die, right? And the other scene where he's got the gun to the convenience store worker's head, and he tells him that you are going to die, and then he's like, "What did you want to be, Raymond?" Raymond says, "A veterinarian," and Raymond basically says the reasons why he hasn't gone after it yet is because it's too much money and too much school. He says, "Would you rather be dead? Would you rather die here in the back of a convenience store?" And it's just so interesting, this element of death that, again, myself included, a lot of people are very distracted from. And it's very interesting how distracted people are from it, right? And there are different things, right? I feel like it's kind of like ego attachments and everything, right? Whether it's materialism, whether it's food, whether it's entertainment, these things that we indulge in to just kind of get rid of the memory, right? The memory that someday this is all going to go black, right? That it's going to cease to exist, right? We distract ourselves from it. We push it out, right? And that's what I really appreciate. This is kind of like the second video from yesterday's video. This is what I really appreciate about the movie altogether is that, like, a lot of people, and I've been here before too, a lot of people live as though they don't just have one life. It's like they're going to come back. Yeah, you're going to come back. Don't worry about it. And of course, like, religion and different religious faiths, they give us this idea that if we join them and everything, like, there's going to be an afterlife. Like, don't worry, this isn't all there is. Like what if this is all there is? You know? I don't identify with any religion or anything. I don't identify with any of those faiths. I don't. But, like, a lot of people do live as if there's more than just this, and I don't know what there is. I don't know what there isn't. But, like, it's just so interesting. Know, not fear, but know that someday you are going to die. Would you rather die here in the back of a convenience store on your knees? Like, it's really a matter of cutting the bullshit. Stop distracting yourself. Fuck whatever is stopping you from getting there. Fuck the perfection. Fuck the money. Fuck the all these ideas that you have about what it is that's necessary or what it is that's not allowed. We all create these ideas for how things should be, what they're supposed to be, what they can't be, and we just screw ourselves with all of it. And then we just continue to distract ourselves from death. That's really how it is.